Listen, you have got to trust God's plan for your life. A lot of times we want to go a different way. We want to go the way that life is not taking us. But let me tell you, God has a plan. And although there seems to be trouble, seems to be hard sometimes, you know what's really hard is you trying to go another way, an opposite way of where God is taking you to. And a lot of times when God is taking you to something, he's going to allow you to go through something. But you just have to go through it. Remember, it's all working together for your good. Stop kicking against the grain. Stop trying to pull the other way when God is leading you this way. We know where God wants us to go. You know, a lot of times we are looking for an answer. A lot of times we don't know what to do, which way to go, which way to turn. But let me tell you, if you don't feel anything, then a lot of times you just need to stand still. But other times God is leading you to a place. God is pulling you here. Then a lot of times he just have to make life happen. Allow life to happen to us. And when life happens to you, don't kick and scream and act like a toddler pitching a fit, but go with where life is taking you to. Sometimes there's rough patches, there's valleys, there's hills, there's storms and trials and tribulations that you have to go through. But God has a plan. He has a plan. He doesn't always tell you, because if he tells you, that definitely wouldn't be good. So God has to just take you to where he wants you to be. God is preparing you. Greater works, greater. I just keep hearing greater all day long. Greater works, greater in every area of my life. So you should be speaking greater over your life. Speak greater. Speak positive things. Think positively, and start to be creative in that way, in the way that God is leading you to do. Stir up the gifts that's inside of you and allow God to order your footsteps. And let me tell you, he doesn't always take you in the way that you want to go. But when truth be told, if you follow him, let me tell you, everything is going to fall right into place. You may not understand it right now. We don't always understand where God is taking us and why we got to go through what we're going through. But God knows us better than we know ourselves. So go with it. Stop making things harder by pulling away from where God is taking you to. Stop making life harder for yourself by kicking against the grain and going the opposite way. The road is leading you a certain way. Go with where life is taking you to. You know what? There's some things that we have to, we can't accept. Some things we don't, but there are other things that we just have to accept where life has us at that time, knowing that it's going to get better, knowing that God has a plan, knowing that it won't be like this always. Come on, stop kicking against the grain and go with where God is leading you to, because you're going to reach your destiny if you allow God to order your footsteps. Don't delay it like the children of Israel did, but allow God to order your footsteps and follow him, and he's going to lead you to your destiny. There's a blessing coming after this.